Alright. How's our animals doing? They've been ridden today. I think we need to, Oh yeah, we were going to, put stuff in the field, which we haven't done yet, I don't think. Oh, there are soybeans here. And oats there. What do we have to do? What are we doing? Harvested. Oh no, there's no soybeans on this one. Alright, well. Time to get soying, I assume. We'll do that. There we are, and hire a worker. And there they go. Have fun, worker, whatever your letter is. I don't remember what it is. I do still think farmers probably run a little bit too fast in this game. Considering, it's just a scarecrow worker, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna come to life. This isn't like Jeepers Creepers. You're fine. As I was saying, like, at regular walking speed, I'm walking as fast as this guy can, cultivate and seed. And then I can overtake him in sprint. Hello? Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. You're actually here, which is good. How are you doing?
No.
No? You're doing no?
Yeah.
Nice. I hired a worker to do this, field.
You mean you hired a scab?
I mean, you're the one who hired a worker before, so...
That was me subcontracting.
Well, then I am subcontracting this scab.
Very slowly synchronizing data with other players.
Yeah, I see that, and it's I'm just sitting here looking at it because I can't do anything while it happens. Well, there we go. Just taking care of some tree business.
This is the field where the worker refused to be hired last time.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Near the end of
That
the
seems-
stream, I was trying to hire one.
he seems fine to me.
It just like turned on and then turned back off again instantly.
I do notice that he might be missing a spot. We'll see what happens. I wonder if it's he doesn't like the scarecrow. I might have to move it. Let's see if I can move it. Scarecrow. Why don't I just sell it? There. No more scarecrow to get in the way. It's a bit dumb that he can't, like, avoid a little tiny scarecrow, but I guess that's why he is a scab and not one of the actual farmhands. I only hire quality people on a permanent basis. The temporary people are all just the stupid guys who can't get a real job.
Rude.
That was a little bit harsh, I'm sorry. No, Lost Joke is here, but he's not in voice. What the hell? No Lost Joke. Alright, where is... Oops. Oh god.
Somebody crushed our house with a fallen tree.
Our house isn't crushed, it's fine. It's still standing. It's still good, it's
And
still
why is
good.
it full of pine branches.
I mean, those pine needles get everywhere, though. Even the big ones. Even the really big ones.
They're coarse and rough, and they get everywhere.
Coarse and rough and irritating, and they get everywhere. I hate pine needles.
Yeah, our house is destroyed.
Lost Joke destroyed our house. This worker also didn't plow this one area. I'm gonna have to do that. Have to do it for him. Later. As soon as this worker is done with this field, though, we're going to skip time. So we need to get to the next day.
Hi.
Hi, Lost Joke.
What? Why is it always out here?
What?
Every time I come into game, it always puts me out here in the middle of the desert.
That's your spawn point.
I mean, it shouldn't be, but I think that it does happen, especially if you're not part of this farm.
Hey, Mergrim,
I am
me.
part of the farm,
No, no,
though.
no,
Otherwise,
no.
I wouldn't be to vehicles.
What, Greg?
Look at me.
Hold on, I'm busy trying to put this in the thing. I mean, I see you.
No!
Wait.
Don't cut it down. Ah! I've broken my legs. I'm making a workman's comp.
You're making your way downtown, walking fast. the scrap?
So I don't have as good a ramen place as I have in Arizona
No?
here, but I did find a pretty good place, and it's actually a chain, and I just randomly discovered that they're opening a new one pretty close to my house.
Hi.
You messed up my cut.
So did you go there?
Yeah, I've been there once, a ways from my house, and I discovered that there's going to be one really close pretty soon. So that's nice.
Yeah.
And then I also stumbled upon a pretty good looking pizza and cheesesteak place.
Pizza and
It's
cheesesteak?
also new. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, their family is from Sicily and Philly, so pizza and cheesesteaks.
Let's see.
So the restaurant situation here is looking pretty good.
Picture: Sicily, 1922.
Okay. Are we going anywhere with this?
Continue. Go on.
What? Fill in the blanks.
Traditional Italian cheesesteaks. Do you know how to tell if something is a real Philly cheesesteak or not?
No.
It was Philly.
If the paper bag isn't soaked through with grease on the bottom, then it's not a real Philly cheesesteak.
That sounds gross.
Well, that's how you tell.
Also, how you tell you're gonna have a heart attack.
So,
That
You know
does
who
seem like a
taught me
heart
that
attack waiting
method?
to happen. Jesus. Whoa. Homer Simpson?
no.
Who then? Oops.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, I never actually saw that show. I didn't watch it when it was
How is
on.
that even possible?
I just didn't. It wasn't my thing. I don't know. I never watched Family Matters either. Even though I knew who like Urkel was, even though Urkel was one of those characters that they introduced for fun, and then he ended up like taking over the entire show.
I don't remember really ever watching Family Matters on a regular basis. I remember seeing it, but not often at all. But I watched The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air pretty often.
Like I knew what it was. It's not like I hadn't ever like heard of it, but it just I don't know. I just never watched it.
A lot of things I like now were weirdly introduced to me from childhood TV shows,
Like what?
like chili dogs.
I wonder who you got that one from.
Yeah,
I oddly am not like that much of a fan of chili dogs. Like I'll eat it and I'll enjoy it. But I think if I had the choice, I'd just have like a regular hot dog. Maybe with some like cheese on it or something, but not like a bunch of chili. But I mean, I like chili dogs. I just like, it's not my favorite.
I would never have a regular hot dog.
Never?
Well, not if I had the choice of any other kind, really. Maybe not any other kind, but I would take a chili dog or a Chicago-style hot dog first. Chicago styles are really good.
So what's a Chicago-style hot dog? What's the difference?
It's got a lot of veggies and... You want me to go over the list?
Yeah, tell me the whole thing.
Just a second. I have to look it up or I'll inevitably forget something. Firstly, it's on a poppy seed bun.
Okay, weird, but
It
okay.
has yellow mustard, white onions, green sweet pickle relish, a dill pickle spear, tomato slices or wedges, pickled sport peppers, and a dash of celery salt.
Well, Chuck, you've cut these pieces of wood very, very perfectly. I'm very impressed.
I know what I'm doing.
Like, they're all, like, exactly the same length. It's amazing.
You must have all of those ingredients, and if you put ketchup on it, you are to be executed.
Oh,
I do ketchup on it. Come at me.
yeah, I put ketchup on mine, too.
On Chicago-style hot dogs, or just hot dogs in general?
Just hot dogs in general, but I don't really have
It's
Chicago-style hot dogs.
not a crime to put it on a regular hot dog. It's a crime to put it on a Chicago-style hot dog in particular.
Well, then I never have Chicago-style hot dogs.
You hear that, Chicago? Come at me.
Don't say that. That's where all the mobsters live.
They will declare war on Arizona over that.
I'd like to see them try and come to the desert and survive for a day.
Isn't where does My Blue Heaven take place? Isn't that an Arizona town? Didn't he like go to an Arizona town in witness protection and he like lived there? Or was that like a different place? Anyone remember that movie? That was a great movie. With Steve Martin. Where he's playing like a former like mobster who's in like witness protection. And so they take him to this like quiet little like suburb town, and he gets like really popular because he's terrible at being in witness protection.
Yeah, Rick Moranis was in that movie.
Yeah, he was like the FBI guy. He's like the witness protection FBI guy, I think. And the funny thing is, and this is what I've heard, the character in that, Steve Martin's mobster character, is like the same character from the movie Goodfellas. It's like the same guy, or it's based on the same guy. It's so weird. It's so weird to think about that. Just like how two very different movies. Oh shit. One like just like a weird like comedy, and the other like not very comedic.
Do you have any restaurants near you that specialize in Chicago-style hot dogs?
Maybe.
No.
It's possible. Ugh. Can someone...
Do you have Portillo's?
I don't know what that is. Can someone take a tractor and come help me? I've tipped over and I can't get back up. The wood in the back of my in the back of this truck is too too heavy. God, I lost
There's
one.
a really good hot dog shop in
That
Arizona that has Chicago-style hot dogs as well as other kinds. It's probably the best hot dog you could possibly get. It's called
That's a high claim.
It's called Mugsy Dog.
No one's gonna come help me then. Guess I'll just come help myself.
No, I'm too busy.
You gotta oversee the guy. You gotta finish that. Craig, when he's done, tell me, and also go ahead and take over and finish the spots that he missed. And then tell me when you're done with that, because we're gonna skip time as soon as that's done. There we are. Wonder if I can fit this piece of wood in there. First of all, push this back in. Nope. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Maybe drive a little bit slower this time so I don't tip over and lose all this wood. Don't leave me, wood. Don't do it. You have so much to live for.
Says the guy selling that wood to the highest bidder.
It's the only bidder.
Yeah, I mean, this wood will live its best life by becoming furniture for somebody. That's its purpose.
By having its body chopped up and
I mean, it has to mold
nailed
itself into the right. It has to be
together
molded
in
into the right
certain
shape.
different ways.
Just like a regular person, you know, you go on a diet, you exercise, you change your body shape. So too does the wood need to be molded and cut into the correct shape.
It's not at all the same. That's like chopping off someone's legs and nailing it to somebody else's arm, and
It's okay for that. I mean, that could be the future, is cutting off your own arm to replace it with like a cyber arm. What was the it wasn't Ghost in the Shell, was it, where there was a whole subplot about no, it wasn't Ghost in the Shell, it was something else. I was reading a book, or was it a movie or something? I can't remember what it was, but it was basically a story where people were complaining because the people who would willingly cut off their limbs and get them replaced with like better like cyber limbs were getting all of the jobs, and if you weren't willing to do that, you would get like a shit job.
Makes sense.
God, I can't remember what that was.
was that Deus Ex?
Yes. You know what? It absolutely was. You are absolutely right. That was indeed Deus Ex. You can see how I might have gotten it confused with like Ghost in the Shell, though. Deus Ex is the newer ones, which is where that's from, is very Ghost in the Shell. It's not a bad thing. Man, I wish that they would actually make more of those games instead of stupid Marvel cash grabs.
That's where the money is.
It's not though. That game has failed. The Avengers game has failed. It is a failed game because everybody saw it for what it was.
I want the Major to be in Deus Ex.
I bet someone modded that or could mod it. There are other like Ghost in the Shell games. Like there was a shooter, like an online shooter, which is probably shit, but like it was a while ago. I don't think it exists anymore, but I bet someone could like rip files from that, put her in Deus Ex. You could have like a crossover. They could have a Deus Ex and Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner crossover.
It's too much money.
Blade Runner is kind of different though. Like Blade Runner, do they even have like normal cybernetics in Blade Runner? Because all of the like the replicants and stuff are organic in Blade Runner. They're not like robots. They're like organically made creatures. Artificial, but still.
You're an organically made creature.
It's true. That's very true, and so are you. So are we all. So say we all. Till sea swallows all.
Jury's
Amen.
Still out on Lost Joke.
What?
Jury is still out on Lost Joke.
Can't hear a word you're saying. You're like whispering into your mic.
Jury is still out on Lost Joke.
Oh. I think sometimes your noise canceling mic thinks that your voice is noise and tries to cancel you out. This cancel culture has to stop. It's canceling even your voice.
To be fair, my voice is noise sometimes.
It's true.
Everything's noise.
Another 2K sold. Nice. I'm surprised that going hard on the frontward flips in these vehicles doesn't degrade the maintenance bar more than it does. Like, doesn't really at all. I think just general use degrades it and nothing else.
Lost Joke, do you want to confirm whether you're biological or synthetic?
I feel like I shouldn't have to.
You know, we don't discriminate against synthetic beings on this channel. All synthetic beings are welcome on this channel.
Also, you can't ask that.
It's against the law.
I'm not your employer. Merg can't ask it.
Oh, have you not cut this
But
tree
I
yet?
can ask it.
I'll grab this stuff then.
You're not my employer, but you still can't just ask that. That's like asking why you breathe.
Why do you breed? Why do you breed, Mark?
For fun. Why do you? And profit in the case of the horses. We don't have a breeding pen for the horses yet, though. I think we're going to have to sell these first 2 horses in order to get the money to afford a breeding pen. but we're not ready to sell them yet because they still need a lot of growing. Oops.
I breed solely to perpetuate the species.
Solely for procreation, missionary style with the lights off.
Wearing a full body condom like in The Naked Gun.
I mean, whatever gets your rocks off, I guess. That guy done yet? No, he's not done. I still see him on the map.
He's almost done.
Remember, you gotta fix up anything that he missed.
Yeah.
We're making not a bad amount of money from this wood, though. Definitely enough to keep us going for a while. The horses are going to be a lot of money, but the problem with the horses is they take a long time. Like, we're going to get 100K from those 2 horses. But it's going to take another, like, 7 days.
The dumbass worker missed a bunch of spots in this corner.
Oh.
I don't even know how.
That's what we get for paying him only $1 every 30 seconds or so. Whoops! Woo! Okay. Okay. You really gotta watch the turns. Ah, shit. Get to the sawmill from up here. It would be really nice if I could. No, I don't think I can. Need like an alternate means of entry to the sawmill. It sucks that I have to go like all the way down the road and then make a big U-turn. It's weird that they would build a sawmill in this area. In this like really weird, hard to reach area.
It was free real estate.
Might have been. Only 1,000 woods from that. What the hell? What the hell, game? Time for my jumps! Whee! Nice. Imagine if this game really did have, like, GTA car physics. How, like, messed up this car would be by now. And it would still be able to be driven. It would just be really bad looking.
Probably would have blown up.
Yeah, it might have blown up. Oh my god. Do you see the Marvel What If trailer? The new one just came today.
No.
I mean, it looks like it might be kind of cool. I'd watch it, but I think it's going to turn a lot of people off because it's animated. Like it's not going to be as popular as something like Loki or Captain Falcon. Just because it's animated.
I don't
Even though
really care about Marvel anymore.
It does seem like they're positioning it as like an actual part of the Marvel like cinematic universe, so I still like Marvel. I'm not like as into it as I was, but I mean it's something to watch. It's better than a lot of
Not
other shows.
super against it, but I'm just not really interested in what they're doing right now.
It's better than most other shows that are out there right now. It's really just
It's not
crap.
saying a lot.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I'd love to have high hopes for Strange New Worlds, but I don't. I'll give it a shot. You know what? I'll give it a shot. But it's probably gonna be
Why?
shit. Cause I like
I'm not
Pike.
giving it a shot.
I like Pike. I like the I generally like the cast of that one. The cast isn't bad.
Even a decent cast can't save that. There's a weird spot where it looks like it wasn't done properly here, but the map seems to think it's all been done properly.
Mm-hmm. Have you
There's a couple
fixed it?
spots that say needs lime.
It's fine. I probably missed like a little tiny spot here or there. I'm sure it's fine though. Have you fixed all the stuff that he missed?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna sell this wood and then I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna skip to tomorrow. In fact, I will go ahead and set this to 60. So it's gonna be evening by the time I get back. It's already kind of early evening, but late evening. That motherfucker charged us $643 for that slapdash job. Sawmill desperately needs any other entrance. I still enjoy Marvel. Black Widow is finally out after like a year's worth of delays. I haven't seen it yet. I guess I'll watch it tomorrow maybe. I mean, what else is there? There's nothing else going on in the world of media. This year's E3 was like, it's just boring as hell. Like there was nothing interesting there. There's just nothing going on. I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess, because of COVID, but like, man, there's nothing. There's nothing to grab my attention. I'm gonna eat another cookie. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the night, I guess. What time is it? 7? We're gonna sleep for like 10 hours. God, I wish I could sleep for 10 hours in real life. I need it. Okay. Alright. Time to weed. Let me turn this down a little bit.
This is
Someone
the
else
first
want to
time
weed?
I've noticed the clouds in this game.
Craig, do you want to weed or am I going to weed?
You can go ahead.
Okay. Oops.
I'm finishing eating.
What are you eating?
I had spaghetti and a breadstick, and now I'm having some chips. Lime and cracked pepper chips.
Lime and cracked pepper. Is that like a new thing? I've seen like that in the stores, and I don't remember it ever being a thing before.
Probably pretty new, yeah. I don't remember
Oh
trying it.
shit! Actually, lost joke. Wait, can I trade tractors with you? I need that tractor.
Not right
It has the. I mean, it has the wheels on it that I need. I can't.
Becky,
I can't
last
weed
joke,
with
I can
this.
see him leaving the farm.
Lost joke. Please, I need that particular tractor.
Well, it's also the only tractor that can use the fork arm.
You don't need a fork arm.
What do you need a fork arm for?
Because half of this tree I can't interact with.
Just push it.
I can't. It's
then hurry
faster
up.
if I just grab it and push
Well,
it.
then hurry up. Well, then do it then.
I will if you get off my back, sir.
Come on. You can do it faster. Faster. Faster.
Telling me to do it faster means I'm just gonna do it slower.
You can't even. You haven't even got it in your claws.
Sounds like you're eating too.
I am. I'm eating a animal cracker to go with my tea.
What kind of tea?
It's not a Star Trek reference, I swear. It is only the last packet that was in this variety pack. It is Earl Grey. I'm not that much of a fan of it,
I like Earl Grey.
but I'm almost out. So I need to get some
How
at the
dare
store
you.
tomorrow.
How dare you, sir?
It's not like bad. I don't like it as much as other teas. I also got it a little too early, and now it's getting cold.
I think other teas are more boring than Earl Grey. Personally.
I've only had English breakfast, Irish breakfast, and Earl Grey so far, because those are the only teas that were in the variety pack that I got. I think of those, either Irish or English breakfast has been my favorite.
You put anything
but I
in it?
haven't had much. Yes, I have. Well, see, tea is new to me. Or should I say, I'm new to tea. Which I'm new to tea. No, I'm new to tea, and so I'm still kind of trying to find like what I like. So at first I didn't put anything in, just so I can kind of get a taste for it. It was okay,
Yeah.
but when I started putting in, I tried honey, and I wasn't that much of a fan of honey, partly because it never really seemed to like dissolve properly. You know, even if I put it in when it was really hot, like there was always be some like stuck to the bottom of the cup by the time I'm done.
Yeah.
And then, are you done with that yet, Last Joke?
Stuck.
And then I'm gonna have to turn the time down. And then I tried sugar, and I like sugar, although I have I actually managed to import these like Truvia. It's like a sugar substitute. These Truvia like tablets that they sell in the UK. They're basically meant for tea. It's like a little like a little Tic Tac box that you like press a button and one tablet that is like 1 teaspoon worth of the flavoring will come out. So it's kind of nice. I usually do at least 1 or 2 of those now, and then I put some. I got some creamer, just some plain old like creamer in like little cups they have, little tiny cups. And so lately, that is what I've been using. One creamer.
Just put milk in tea.
Yeah, a lump is like 2 tablespoons or something like that. It's like 1 or 2 tablespoons.
No, I said milk.
Oh, milk. I mean, creamer is kind of like the thing is, I have all this stuff in the room that I am streaming in. I don't want to have to go down to the kitchen every time I want to have a cup of tea. So I didn't want to have anything that like would go bad here that I would need a refrigerator for. So I just got some creamer. Creamer's fine. I have no problem with the creamer.
I'll show you my creamer.
But yeah, that's what I've been having. I've been having one little tiny like cup of the creamer, and then 2 of the tablets, which is basically equivalent to 2 teaspoons of sugar. Sometimes I only have
if
one.
we're talking about plain tea, then I think regular black tea is a little boring compared to Earl Grey. Because I like the bergamot oil.
Mm.
But I haven't tried any of that with milk or creamer.
I'd like to try some of the more kind of flavored teas as well. I might get some
like
kind of
citrus type stuff.
variety pack. No, and that is, I think, because I do taste that in the Earl Grey. I do taste like a bit of citrus, or at least a citrusy
if you don't like citrus
kind of thing.
Then I would expect you not to like bergamot oil.
I don't have like a problem with citrus. It's just I don't really like putting, for instance, lemon in or on things. At the same time, I like lemonade. Like lemonade is fine, or anything that is like just fully lemon. Well, that's not true. Like I don't like lemon pies. I don't like lemon as a flavoring generally, even if I like lemonade.
You don't squeeze lemon on fish.
No, I don't. Whenever I go someplace where they like give me like a slice of lemon on the side, I just put it off onto another plate. I don't ever use it.
We're pretty much the opposite. I like lemon on fish. If I have water or Coke and I can have a lemon wedge or a lime wedge, I like that in
Really?
water or Coke. Yeah.
I do not. I like plain water. I actually have no problem with plain water. In fact, that's what I drink most of the time, is like plain water. Ugh, lost
Nice
joke.
water with
I need your help over here.
with a
I need
lemon
your
wedge is
cutting
pretty
skills.
good in restaurants.
Maybe I can just fold.
There's a reason they sold Coke with lime.
Yeah,
It's a good combination.
I don't know. Lime is not quite the same as lemon though, but I will say I still don't do a lot of lime. Although again, it's weird because like I like lime, like Skittles. I like lime or lemon, like Starburst and that kind of stuff.
Well, those aren't real.
Yeah,
at
but
all.
it's just kind of
like artificial flavorings.
yeah. But it's like, why do I like that and not actual lemon and lime?
I don't think those artificial flavorings tend to actually taste like the thing they're purported to be at all.
Maybe.
Like water. If you eat a watermelon artificial flavoring, it absolutely doesn't taste like watermelon. I think it tastes really gross.
I kind of like the watermelon ones. I know that the banana ones are based on a. I think we talked about this on the stream before. The banana ones are based on a kind of banana that does not exist anymore, and that's why it doesn't really taste quite like a real banana, because nobody has had this kind of banana in like decades. But that's when the flavoring was developed. So
They should bring back that banana.
I don't think they can. I think they'd like to, but it's not really something that they can easily do. Because I think it was one of those that succumbed to the I think it succumbed to the like one of those like diseases.
Banana plague.
Yeah. Alright, that's all growing. It needs to be double fertilized. So does the oats right now.
Did you know that the Brits were coffee drinkers, but they switched to tea because there was like a coffee plague?
You're a coffee plague.
It's rude.
I also know that the European football, known as soccer in the States, started out being known as soccer in Europe. And then the States started playing it, and then Europe was like, fuck soccer, all my homies hate soccer. We like football instead, even though it was literally the same thing.
Yeah.
So actually, everybody who was like, oh no, it's actually, you mean football? Ha ha ha. You're wrong. It started out being called soccer, and then you guys changed it for no reason, other than, like, petty not liking America, apparently. Screw you, football people. You call it soccer, and I'll be right. I don't actually like even sports at all. Like, I don't have...
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't have any, say in the matter, but, you know...
Do you like fresh cracked black pepper?
On some things, yeah. I used to not like it at all, but I kind of like it on some things now. Not everything. I'll put it on, like, a baked potato, like some French fries. Maybe a little bit of eggs.
So these lime and cracked pepper chips would be like a dilemma for you.
Yeah, it could be.
I like how Last Joe cut that tree just to injure me. But he didn't fix the problem at all. Our house is still ruined.
Who cut that tree?
I
Maybe
like,
was on it and I saw you cutting it.
I'm not much of a fan
Place.
of, like, flavored potato chips. I used to really like barbecue potato chips, but lately I've kind of like, not really my thing anymore. Like, if I have a potato chip, I'll just have regular salted, or lately I've actually been growing more used to the, like, 50%, like, lightly salted potato chips.
I used to hate sea salt and vinegar, but I kind of like it now.
Like, I still like Doritos, but I don't really eat them very much because I know how, like, bad they are for me.
I'm
Everything's
one of those weirdos that likes Cool Ranch Doritos.
So I have these weird associations with my food, where sometimes I will like if I'm having one food, I will always want to have another particular food with it. food or drink. So, for instance, if I'm having nacho cheese Doritos, I very much would like to also have some chocolate milk to go with them. Not to like dip or anything weird like that, but just to have as a drink with my nacho cheese Doritos. And so I like Cool Ranch Doritos, but whenever I have them, I find myself wishing that I had some Pepsi, specifically Pepsi and not Coke, to go with them. I don't know why.
It's also strange.
I don't even like drink Pepsi. There's no Pepsi in the house, as far as I know. But that is apparently what I like.
I'm definitely not a Pepsi person. Coca-Cola is different.
You're getting like super quiet again.
Regular Coca-Cola is definitely much better than Pepsi, in my opinion.
Except Pepsi or Coke in this house. We are strictly a Dr. Pepper place.
Have you had the cream soda Dr. Pepper?
Of course I have. What a foolish thing to ask.
Oh,
this is
I'm
what
gonna
we're
just assume.
I need to buy some liquid fertilizer, unfortunately.
Maybe you're regular Dr. Pepper zealot.
God, it's so expensive. I like Dr. Pepper. I actually so few stores have it. I would love for more stores to have Diet Dr. Pepper. Because it's like the only diet drink that really does just taste the same as the regular drink. Or if there's a difference, it's like so imperceptible that it might as well not even be there.
You're imperceptible.
But like nobody carries it. Like it's hard to even find it in stores. And certainly nobody carries it in like a restaurant. It's very rare to find it in a restaurant. And pretty rare to find it in stores.
Since there are now so many dew flavors, what's your favorite dew?
I haven't had Mountain Dew in over 10 years, I think. I used to drink like Surge. You remember Surge? I used to drink that as a regular thing. It used to be my drink.
Did a barrel.
You did a what? You did a barrel roll?
Yeah. I don't know how I managed it, but I just did a corkscrew and kept going forward.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Well, there are like 15 Mountain Dew flavors now.
I know. I don't think I've had any of them. I've only ever had regular Mountain Dew because that's what was out when I was still drinking it.
What about you, Lestro?
I've had them all.
Have you?
Yeah.
And so what's your favorite?
Yeah. The question was, what's your favorite?
Regular?
I like Voltage.
I have no idea what that is. What is it? Can you describe it?
It's raspberry flavor with kind of a sharp ginseng, I think, taste.
Hmm.